Hello, survivors of the nuclear apocalypse. Welcome back to Atom RPG and playing hardball. So we had a very nice fight between radioactive sunflowers. And yeah, well, we helped the three mercs to win this one. Now we are going to go to Krasnoznameni. By the way, what is that? Oh, that's just like an electricity tower. And I guess that we will be able to talk with the strategist now. Oh, we are hungry. Okay, time to eat. Time for some fresh meat. Very nice indeed. Now everybody's feeling well, right? Nearly. Okay, so Doggy has 3 points for the perks. It's got 1, yeah, not that I'm just checking, because we got that level. Yeah, and we are going this way here. We need to be more resistant to knockdown, because we are just constantly lying on the floor, right? Once something bad happens. So yeah, well, we had this war game in our mind where we found out that we need to be extra careful if we shoot around people, and that certain people like Lyudmila would become very disappointed with us and also aggressive if we accidentally shoot her buddies. So we shouldn't do that, right? That was one of the lectures. So there we go. The problem with the new crossbow is, of course, that it consumes a lot of the ammunition. And that's actually quite the problem. So here we are. By the way, quick saving. So this guy here, he's got pretty good gear, but he's not. So just passing by, he's not trading anything. So let's go in here. Is that a new person? Hello. A young bearded member of the local militia follows us with his gaze, all while sighing for some unknown personal reasons. His assault rifle hangs from a belt covered by camo pattern. How is life in the city, if I may ask? Well, pretty well. Krasnoznameni is getting bigger every day. A few days ago we uncovered a pre-war building project. Now the people are scrapping it for resources. This means the outskirts of the town will grow even more. Okay, what sort of interesting places can I visit in the city? There's a lot of those. A bookstore, many traders with items fit for any need. Okay, thank you. I think we already talked with you. And you don't want to tell us your name, right? Oh, and you do have some ammo rounds that we are interested in. 27. And some real vodka for 49. Are you maybe, now that you are a member of the militia, are you interested in a sharp knife? Maybe. And another biscuit, yeah, and then let's do it like this. Sorry, what am I doing? And 6 rubles, right? How about that? Straight. That's good. Okay, thank you. Quick save. And then we are going into El Pollo Loco, or rather Polo Loco. With only 1 L. So the strategist, there he is. The strategist stashes away the small book he'd been reading. There's keen interest in the man's eyes. Back already, tell me how it all went down. Yeah, we are telling him about the battle with the slave owners. The strategist listens attentively to our report. He asks for more details a couple of times to make sure our account is honest, but otherwise doesn't interrupt. When we are finished, the man gives a short nod. What a story. Yeah, true that. Good job, at least those 3 plonkers survived. Our relationship has always been strictly about business, but I confess I've grown attached to them over the years. The strategist pensively strokes his whiskers and hands us the 500 rubles combat pay. There you go, and well deserved. It's all there, I counted earlier. Well, could you maybe spare a little bit more? You heard the story, the battle was beyond heated, right? And we took such a nice shot in the eyes of that slaver captain. Such a nice shot. The strategist looks at us tiredly and produces another 100 rubles. Alright, another 100 on top of that. I can't give you any more though. That's great, and don't forget the 500 rubles you promised me. A quick glance is enough to see the strategist wasn't lying. Meanwhile, the man gets up from the table and starts slowly packing his stuff. I'd hate to overstay my welcome in Krasnameni and get caught up in the local political squabbles. Okay, well, where are you heading now? I haven't decided yet, but the Wasteland is a big place. Sometimes it seems the size of a planet. There will be jobs for me wherever I go. If we meet again, I'll see it if I can help you get one too. Yeah, that's nice. So saying the strategist packs the last of his belongings in his rucksack. That's it. Got to go. A blacksmith I know is leaving town now. I think I'll join his caravan. See you. Well then, good luck on the road. See you. Okay. Well, maybe we see the guy again, huh? I'm a bit surprised that we can't do anything else with them, but it's fine. So then, the well-built man who is slightly crazy is there with the grenade hanging on his chin. So, do you barter? You do, and you have some stuff. But not really anything that we are totally interested in, but maybe you are interested in a sharpened knife. Especially as you are a really bad trader. There you go, 67. Let's do this one here and then maybe 2 biscuits. I don't see us eating any biscuits soon though. But yeah. Like this. Trade. I think he can use a sharp knife for all his outfit, right? See you later. Saving. How you doing? Unnamed person. So there we go. You do have some more stuff as well, and I think you can use a sharp knife instead of this rusty one now that you are preparing stuff in the kitchen, right? Let's do that. There we go. Okay. Very nice indeed. So we do have 3,500 rubles now. That is a good thing. Saving. So here, old man, who looks even more like the A-team guy. So do you barter? No, you don't have anything. That's one of the reasons why you're so frustrated. So see you around. There are traders here. Are you guys? Do you guys have money? Only 92. Yeah, and didn't bring too much other stuff, right? Yeah, it's not worth it. Sorry, lady. This one here. It's got 168 though. But that is also not helpful with the rubles. Continue. So there we go. Well then, we need to go to the pharmacy. As we know that that person in there has a low enough barter skill, so we can profitably sell our stuff there. Hello, hello. We are working on this this thing. No worries with the thing with the toadstools, but yeah, we are a little bit far away from 50 toadstools. We are at 16 now. Okay, so let us sell, let's say, 2 of these. 500, yeah. Oh, can even... That's 270, so let's even sell this one like so. It's exactly 1000. Let's have one of them. And then the rest money. Maybe we should get another Aprophenum, huh? But yeah, we have enough of it. We do have enough of it. Oh, by the way, don't we have... Oh yeah, no, we have 2 of them. Okay, good. Like so, and he's got 117 rubles left. Yeah, but that's enough. Okay, so let's do it like this. Trader level 100, it's also okay. There you go. Thank you. And I mean, someone would probably say, oh, come on. Oh no, Baldur 61. Okay, no, he's 90. I thought we were like in the 80s, 60s or something. It's fine. So there we go. Saving. And then we... Oh, no, sorry. I just saw something. I saw a well-equipped treasure chest. Over there. Let's have a look. Go through the rubbish. Oh, beautiful. A tin. And a glass bottle. Ah, sorry. We don't want any scrap. That's for hexogen to carry. There. Now the big question is where to go, where we know that people have a lot of money, maybe here. Like this guy. He usually has a lot of money, right? Dr. Maximov. We gave him 400 rubles though. But yeah, I mean, he can use the thorny armor, right? There you go. How about 1 super stimulant and then the rest rubles. Like that. That's a good deal. And then he's also prepared for the Wasteland with the thorny armor. Thank you, have a nice day, Doc. Hey Sana, everything okay? Yes, excellent. Okay, see you then. So let's talk with the morgue guy. Petrov, you do have some money, right? 114. No, I'd rather have money. Thank you, see you. I'd rather have some money instead of more medical stuff that we don't use up anyway right now. And the same goes for the lady. Okay, thank you, see you. So then let us go here. Who's that? God be with you. Ah. That is the lady. Well, hello again. Hi, Fidel. I'm a bit in of a hurry, but sure, we can chat for a bit. No, it's just fine. But I'm just curious, how exactly do you know Fidel? I've already told you how Comrade Innkeeper saved my husband's life. What's the point of reliving this story once again? Yeah, you're right. There's no need for that. Thank you and goodbye. So, we already also talked with that guy. Oh, that is a new person. Oh, what does he have? Looks like a chainsaw and a leather jacket. So this is like the cool guy of the Wastes or what. He's got also an even better backpack than we have, right? Oh no, it looks like the one we have. Okay. So, who are you? We notice a tall man draped in army belts, aguillettes and other knickknacks. His weird attire is accentuated by a huge gas-powered chainsaw hanging from his belt. Yeah, you, get over here. The man's voice, deep and scary, but at the same time somewhat melodical, makes us freeze in our tracks. The man looks us over. Well, those 2 years' eyes show at least some intelligence. I can see you are no mutant. And since you are not a mutant, how about joining the Red Guard of Lenin, comrade? Die for the General Secretary today, because tomorrow might be too late. Finally, I meet someone who makes total sense, right? Well, and also it's a pretty good day to die, but I rather not. Hold on, what's this all about? Ignorance is bliss, future guard. Wisdom pushes towards heresy, but everyone should know what he's going to die for, I guess. So I shall tell you what might seem like crazy talk at first, but actually isn't. I'll hear you out. After the day, humanity was set back 1,000 years, both technologically and morally. That led to the creation of various weirdo cults, which look like blatant parodies of cheap sci-fi novels of the past and thrive on the stupidity of the common man. Sometimes, the only things that hold such organizations in place are misguided interpretations of historical truths or the object idiocy of their members. We are listening quietly. The worst thing about such crackpot cliques is that they cast doubt on us. The Red Guard, a true and honest organization created to battle mutant hordes by none other than the immortal Lenin himself. This is so interesting. Never heard that story. All emotions extinguish on the man's face. He only sees his inspiring faith and loyalty that shine in his... We only see his inspiring faith and loyalty that shine in his eyes. Have you ever heard of Vladimir Lenin? What can you tell me about him? Yeah, is that that guy who led that one revolution back in 1917? Or the mushroom, right? Or the guy who posed on an armored car? Nah, you're talking about the Russian revolutionary, right? The scholar of Marxism and Soviet political leader. Smoke and mirrors, illusions and pseudoscience. First of all, Vladimir Lenin was never a mere mortal. He also wasn't a mushroom or a radio wave, even though some people think so. He was more of an entity, a combination of the best minds in human history that mixed together in one body. Fathers of communism, Marx and Engels, Chernyshevsky, Clara Zetkin and Rosa Luxemburg, always felt that capitalism would mutate humanity into disgusting abominations, deaf to the desperate cries of the starving masses. But they also knew that they cannot stop this terrible future on their own. Oh, Dios mío, where do people like that even come from? The commissar throws a look of hatred at Fidel, but says nothing. Well, continue, I suppose. Marx, Engels, Zetkin and the rest saw only one way to stop capitalism. A truly noble way. So they gathered in a snowy Russian town of Simbirsk and killed themselves in a huge pentagram. Only to be reborn 6 months later as one being known as Vladimir Lenin. Thus the mighty Lenin started leading the people to heaven on earth. He threw the heretical religions of the past into trash. He started telling people to study more. He turned a terrible, war-filled century into the golden age of communism. And when his body started to give out under the pressure of his giant mind, he placed himself into the glass bed of Kremlin to telepathically guide his people to salvation for all eternity. He does that through special channeling statues that are placed in every corner of our motherland. Oh, sounds quite logical. Sure thing it's logical, because it's true. What's a conduit? Conduit. The man points to the statue of Lenin nearby. Lenin's statues are actually powerful conduits for Lenin's astral powers. He talks to his worshippers through them. Until these statues stand, the capitalist can nuke us all he likes. We'll survive. But now, one of the statues is in trouble. A horde of moral and possibly even physical mutants, degenerates known as the scrap dealers, wishes to melt it down and sell it to heartless metal merchants. I've gathered 2 groups of battle brothers. But without a wise commander, they will not succeed at storming the well-defended scrapyard, where those monsters keep the statue. Tell me, what are you ready to charge? Tell me that you are ready to charge at the force of chaos and bring glory to the General Secretary, as well as a noble death to yourself and all those who are crazy enough to follow you. I don't know about that noble death part, but okay, I guess. What do you pay? Hand me your map. The man opens the palm of his hand and waits until we place our map in it. After that, he draws a crude mark on the map and returns it. You will now go to this location. There you will aid other guards who stand against the mutated horde, heretical enough to steal the statue of Great Lenin. Don't let your eyes deceive you. Your enemy is not human. They are mutants of the worst kind, political and ideological. When you finish the good fight, report back to me. Understood? Yeah, yes. All glory to the USSR, my brother. Time for talking is now over. Only heroism and a glorious death await you now. Yeah. Okay. Let's check it out. We can't go into the world map now, right? No, we can't. Okay, well. Okay. But that's fun and fine that there are so many crazy people around. And this guy does have some interesting gear though. That is quite interesting. So here we go. This is the hotel. And we want to go to the market and check out if someone has money for us to sell our last leather. No, it was not the leather armor. Yeah, and we also wanted to sell the pry bar actually, because we have several of them now. Yeah, 1 thorny armor and a pry bar. So here we go. Juicy, sweet apples. Yep, what are you going to do with them? 120 as a trader. Okay, no. See you later then. Let's check this one out. Oh, there's another. Who's that? AtomTeam. A wide-shouldered, muscular, balding man of around 40 is walking around with a huge mimic by his side. Ah, okay, no, we already know him. So you have rubber bullets and that's fine for you. Okay, just passing by. That's Claudia. Terrible rumor circulating that the Hasbro star is actually an asteroid headed towards Earth. Yeah. Possible. So she also has 120. But I think there were other people, right? Like here. You have even 135. Okay, well. And this guy, and by the way, does he have anything interesting? Oh. Ah, that's only the training grenade. And he also has 120. Yeah. Thank you. 70 though. Yeah, but investing 9 points, I think it's a waste, so. And he's got 120. But they have the money, these guys. And that's lady. She is 130, so she's even tougher. High prices. How about the fish merchant? 140, he's even tougher. Okay, well then. I like the guy who's selling the scrap, so we are selling him our stuff. So there you go. But then we will get some more super glue, I guess. And also like the duct tape, the electrical tape, that's actually not super common. So let's get more of it. Yeah, 106. Oh well, actually let's do that just like this. And then we are actually 10 short. Yeah. Like 1. It's 12. Oh yeah, okay. Then it gets 2 rubles back. There. And this stuff goes to Fidel. There you go. And then we can sell the rest of this guy with tools. There. And we didn't forget anything? No. That's the rabbit paw. Don't we have a rabbit paw already? I think I carried one around, right? Yeah, hexagon. Okay, so you can give this one to him as well. Fidel also has one, so let's put it away. Yeah, well, everybody likes a rabbit's paw around their neck for luck, right? But no one in our party is actually believing it, so don't need to carry it around anyway. So there we go, trading, and bye-bye. There you go. So, quick saving. So, and now, did we actually go here? I don't recall. I mean, I went there, but I played a little bit off camera to check out the area. The big guy in a cap holds us with his right hand. He looks at us quite friendly, but he won't let us pass without a reason. Hey buddy, just a fair warning, this is the meeting place for the local criminals. Outsiders are not allowed. Oh damn, and you're just telling the stuff to me. Well, it's not a secret. The cops know. The citizens know. Only foreign people like yourself need explaining. I'm keeping you out of trouble with my warning. You're making quite a bomber. Not letting a supergrass join his butts. Hey, hold up. I don't know the slang you people use. You think I'm a bandit myself? I'm not. I'm just a guard who doesn't have to know your weird lingo. Then move away. Show him our thief passport. The man looks over at our so-called document and nods. I know that type of passport, but only small fry get those. I'm told not to let petty criminals in. Sorry. With a thing like that, the best place to find a job would be Dan's factory. I see. I won't keep you any longer then. Bye-bye. Okay then, so there we go. Have we been in here? I think so, right? Yeah, that was the old guy, yeah, right? The guy... Oh, wait, maybe we found his body, right? So let's talk with him once more. We found his old friend, right? We didn't know that his knees were broken. You again, what is it you want from old Ambrose this time? Let's chat a bit. You know that guy? No, you don't want to talk about him? Well then, all fine. Then here. So who was it? Someone wanted paper. Ah, there. That guy, yeah. Okay, well, we don't have it. We don't have the paper. And this guy? Oh, there are two here, okay. What's that? Hello, the huge guard notices us and blocks the door. Jürgen, what now? Well, do you barter? Oh yeah, you do. With the slugs. Yeah, well, let's have them, huh? You can even have real rubles for them. Yeah. There. So. There you go, thanks. That's the suite, as we know. So, and then these guys, yeah. Do we actually have a quest for that? We don't. It's an unmarked quest, right? With 100 pieces of paper, what was it? Yeah. And we are like at 40 or so. I kept them. We're keeping them at the in our base. That's Lera and Yegoria. Hello, ladies. So let's have a look at this guy. Weapons and ammo. Oh yeah, he's got the good stuff. Oh, and something else. A Soviet army knife. A very good pre-war knife, useful in all sorts of situations. No, that is nice. I think that's probably even better than the spiked club. Oh, and this is the thing that Lyudmila used, like the blonde sniper girl. Oh, and he's got a saber there. Yeah, but his stuff is really expensive. RPD. Yeah. 7 strength. That is a thing. Okay then, so thank you, but no thanks for today. We notice there's 66. We would only need to invest 5 points in barter, but I'm still hoping that we get it like from somewhere else. Some barter points. There we go. Ah, this was the prison and stuff. So Sergei, annoyed boss. Business to discuss? Well, nothing. Let's change the subject. Okay, well, maybe we get a job later on sometime. Okay then, so here. Well then, let's go underground. The criminals down there wanted us to take care of the cultists. Well, let's do that now. That's there. Going here and around, and then there are also a lot of rats here. Maybe we should actually try to attract some rats. Because soon we will have to eat something anyway. And that way we can also try out the glove, right? With your shield there. Quick save. I don't know if we can do something with the Red Emperor, but I'd like to keep the distance to that thing. Oh well, let's do it on the way back. So these guys didn't have much, as we know, because we already looked at them. But on the other hand, we don't really know what's going on, right? And I think, well, actually, I don't really take these guys seriously. I think they are not that dangerous, so I guess we don't really need to kill them or something. Anton Loshten, let's talk again. A tall, thin man blocks our path. Yeah, he looks more like a role player. A live action role player. Yeah, a LARPer. A tall, thin man blocks our path. The strange, cheap-looking goat statue behind him overlays with his silhouette as if the man actually has goat horns. I already asked you not to go in this direction, nothing personal, but you are not welcome in our commune. Well, you know, buddy, let's talk. Are there anything? What's the story with the goat statue, huh? What could be its story? It is a statue of our god, made of natural rock. Sitting on his terrible column, the dark goat oversees his followers, judges their good deeds harshly, and rewards their sins. Well, that is certainly neat. Do you know any rumors? Well, some thin-skinned dwellers of the wastes believe my flock to be pure evil. These fools have never seen pure evil, but I have. In Trudograd there's a secret group that gathers in dank and fated places during the long cold nights. There, amongst spiders and rats, they play a terrible game they called Kremlins and Baba Yagas. They roll crude dice in these places where the sun never shines, imagining themselves to be folklore and fairy tale heroes. In their twisted minds, they create adventures and battles with blood-starved monsters using the unholy rules from their scripture. I mean, I literally worship the devil, but that shit still offends me. Damn psychos. So, the LARPer against the pen and paper role player, right? Well, so let's change the topic. Nobody's happy your cold is living down here, buddy. Prepare to be evicted. The friendly smile is gone and the man looks at us with disgust. Let me guess, the local banditry asked you to chase us off? I don't want to spoil their plans, but... Yeah, let's let him speak. We settled here long ago. All the philosophical concepts of my flock were born here. I even told them this is our holy land, our unholy anti-Jerusalem. And those bastards want to throw us out and scatter us across the lands? Well, see, evicting you guys is me showing kindness. I was actually sent here to kill you all. Yeah, let's try to be... I think it's time to be maybe a bit more intimidating here. Although, like, we are the intellectual type, right? We could also say very nicely, like, exile only boosts faith in the irrational and weird. By moving to a new hidden location out of sight of the local bandits, you would experience a religious rebirth, right? I wanna... yeah, but I guess we get something, right? Here, there. Thin man scratches double as he thinks. Well, we are constantly bombarded by hostile religious and secular propaganda here in the sewer. Take that Krasnoznameni television as an example. Constant attempts to make listeners into patriotic communists. But now when I finally see the potential risks of living in the open like that... Hey guys, you wanna go live in the woods away from all trace of humanity? No? Well, we're doing it anyway. Pack your stuff. The cultists gather their things and flee, leaving most of their suspicious possessions for the taking. Great idea, man. Have a good hike. So actually I think it's better. Yeah. 256 experience points and we gain 307. Let's convince him that we are actually here to kill them. And then... I guess he's going to be more scared, right? There he is. But it also shows that these guys, they are more like... Yeah. I mean, he's taking advantage of the girls, I think. What are you doing here? My duties in serving the cult of the Dark Goat are many. Reading unholy scripture, buying inventory, leading the girls of the cult into ritualistic orgies and sacrificing stuff. You are quite the busy guy, right? Let's change the topic, so... Yeah, nobody's happy your cult is living down here. Prepare to be evicted. He looks at us in disgust. Yeah. This is our holy, unholy anti-Jerusalem. Well, see, evicting you guys is me showing kindness. I was actually sent here to kill you all. The man shivers for a second and his eyes grow wide and fearful. Seriously? It's that bad? My god, I mean my dark goat. That's too much. One thing is to try and scare us off. Another thing is actually looking for a killer to get rid of us. Guys, these bandits are out of their minds now. Pack your shit and let's move out. The cultists gather their things and flee, leaving most of their suspicious possessions for the taking. That will be better for all of you. Okay, it doesn't matter. No difference there. Okay, that was just flavor. Well, I like the intellectual thing better, but it doesn't matter. So, quick save. So, and then here. There's a gap between the goat statue and the column. Aha. Goat statue. The statue is made out of gypsum or drywall, but painted to resemble quality stone. Oi, oi, oi. So, like, even a low quality goat statue. So, there's a sheep. Oh, yeah, it has meat. That's good. Yeah, let's take it. Then we do have something. They have some beds here. A biscuit. And an alarm clock, so they can get up at the appropriate time. Okay. Coffee. Canned meat. A head of cheese. And a knife. Okay. There's a chest. Let's unlock it. Oh yeah, that was easy. Oh yeah, well, 300 rubles, that's good. They forgot their guitar. Well, and now we do an experiment. As it says. There's a gap between, and this is evidently not hard rock, but some stuff. So maybe there's something secret here. A secret. A cultist secret. And let's try something. Saving. I think we brought something interesting, right? Did we bring something? Yes, we did. A homemade grenade. It looks ugly and smells even worse, but this baby could save our life in a heated situation. Or hasten our journey to the grave. We can never be sure with homemade explosives. There you go. We exploded the goat statue, and there's something. Indeed, there's something. An amulet of shadows. The cultist had a secret here. What is it? Fashioned from sterling silver and studded with lapis lazuli, these amulets are worn by members of the secret shadow sect. Concealed beneath their clothing, of course. But you need to be maximum intellect 5. Too smart? It's too bad. But that's actually a pretty good item. +1 attention, dexterity and strength, and +30 stealth. It only works in the dark. Yeah. It needs intellect must be 4 or less, basically. Yeah, so we are too smart for that. Like all of us, the whole team. But yeah, that's just how it goes, right? So, but that's nice. And oh, by the way, we got a lot of experience for that one. 550 for everybody, and we got 660. So, Fidel got something. And he can get a special. Yeah, that's very good. So Fidel, yeah, can get the oaken skin. I think that's a good thing. +4 to resist damage and +1 to protection from damage. That's good. Yeah. That is good. Okay, so then here. Let's give him 90. Or was there actually... Did we have something for him that is like better? Ah yeah, no, that was the thing, right? The spiked... Here, there, Fidel, sorry. Ah, but that was the dexterity. He lacks the dexterity, that's the thing. Yeah. But yeah. Maybe we can compensate a bit, but... I felt that the club was really, really ineffective. So, but let's push it a bit. Maybe... like so, and then he gets more rifles. 140, that's enough for now, and then we can increase stealth as well. There we go. Only 36 now. But he's going to shoot at a distance, so I guess it's fine like that. So that's good. And that was rather successful, I would say. So we leave this unholy place alone. And actually let's attract some rats. Let's attract some rats. Time to hunt some rats. But I think we don't want to do anything against the... Ah, where's this one? No, we are in the wrong place actually. There's something here? No. Ah, there's something. What is that? A rock pile. Oh, we found a secret. So it's here. Like up there. Ah yeah. That might be their secret stash or something. Like right north from the cave with the cultists. Ah yeah. It's a stash. Okay, well. A little bit of money and a stim. We don't say no to that one. Ah. That's the position where we came down with the rope, huh? Okay, then we need to go here. Ah. There. Oh, the guy has a lot of gasoline, so there we go. Can you carry that? Oh yeah, that's great. Okay, good. Yeah, and we need to carry away all the gasoline. From that fortress, or the small gasoline station fortress. That was the thing. Quick saving. I want you guys. It's only possible in the battle. Give the order. Stay close. Oxygen. Oh, yeah, do you have any advice regarding our task? Oh, your thirst for adventure will drive your old man into his grave. However, without my wisdom, things may take a turn for the worse. Fine, I'll show you the right way. Look at this amulet you found in the dusty monument of our deceased motherland. It will give you the answers you need. Thanks for the advice. Well, let's discuss tactics. Stay close, please. It's not like you would send your own father to die just as a joke, which means it must be the only way, which means I'm okay with it. Yeah, you'll get used to it. Time for us to go. And then Fidel, you need to stay close as well. Okay, so there we go. And now we need to attract some rats. So you guys follow up. Going here. And they need to come so we can actually skin them. And maybe... There. Oh, they are coming, okay. Come on guys, run away. I hope the Emperor, the Red Emperor is not coming. Come on guys, run away from them. Yeah, the whole horde of mutated rats is coming for us. So now we are actually running towards them again. Oh, you missed. How could you miss the thing? That's not good. Lots of rats there. Okay, well. No need to aim it. Just one punch. There you go. And then, however, we need... we can go here and then we can make another punch. There you go. Doggy. Yep, kill it. Very good. Yeah, just put your shield on the ground. So there we go. We have 8, so we can actually do 2 aimed attacks into the red eyes. There. Doggy. Very good. Have a tasty rat. There. Okay. Yeah. Well. Okay, we only get meat there. Yeah, 5 rats. Well, that's fine. 160 experience. And I'd like to know if there are more rats crawling out from somewhere. There's an old boot there. But yeah. So I wonder, maybe if we had gone somewhere else, then maybe maybe some other cultist or something would have given us the job to kill the rats so they could sit on the throne or something. So let's talk to our 2 guys here. Our cute couple. Hello there. Always glad to see you. Cruel, what you say? Go away, sleek face. We need some privacy over here. Okay, well. That's good to know. Oh yeah, there's an empty bottle. We got a little bit low on empty glass bottles there. For some reason. And I didn't even destroy them. But I think we traded some of them, right? Filled them with water. Okay, and then here you can tell the guy that the cultists are gone. They're just sailing through the channels here. There we go. Saving. Hello, Simon Spack. So did you do it? I'm here to talk about your cultist problem. Good, well... they ran away. All it took was a little pressure. Nice. A peaceful solution is always better than bloodshed, even when it's the blood of demon worshippers. Oh, I didn't expect that from this guy. Hence are the few bills. Here's 300 rubles for the trouble. Treat yourself to something nice. Oh, come on, come on. That's it? That can't be it. Come on, brother. You can do better than that. Well, fine, fine. You got me. Here's another 150 rubles. Happy? Better than nothing, I suppose. Take the money. We're taking the money. Okay, so here you go. But remember, you have another more important mission, dealing with tough, weak Mozambique. What? Who's that? Can I ask a couple of questions? I think there's a mistake here, huh? But whatever. So, Bata, do you have anything? No. Well, you do have a lot of cigarettes, but yeah. We're not interested in those, right? So then here, saving. So we got another 33 experience and 450 rubles, which means that we have 5,600 now. There, the smuggler's thinking about something really hard. Hey you there, yo. Let me show you, or let me see your wares. Ah yeah, actually, oh. Let's get your ammo. And let us get some of your money. For a sharp knife. And a rusty knife. And actually another sharpened knife. 2 sharp knives. Money. Like that. Trade. Thank you. See you later. That guy is not the super good trader, so it's fine. So then crafting, sharpened knife, and there we have one again. Good. And we don't get any more experience from doing that. Crafting wise. Is this guy saying anything else? Fate? Anything new? Show me what you've got. You've got 90 rubles and you're even a worse trader, by the way. I should have given you 1 sharp knife as well. But now it's too late. We don't have anything else to give you. But then another time maybe, or maybe this protective face mask. Have it there. 9 rubles done. Thank you. Rubles go into our pockets. There. We're at 5,900. Excellent. Which means we are going to buy some more books. We love books, right? We are bookworm. The bookworm of the wasters. And also like the treasure finder. The treasurer of the wasters. Oxygen. There you go. And by the way, oxygen is nearly encumbered, right? Yeah. Okay, so then... Oh yeah, here we are. Okay. So I think we are actually mostly done here. Oh yeah, here the... Oh yeah, no, actually we need to go back and report to the guy, to the cultist guy. So like the white lady who was talking so much trash, and where we found out that she's actually drinking booze while she was preaching that people shouldn't drink alcohol, has returned, right? She has returned to Krasnoznamene. Let's go here. It's Gerta. That's the guy. This is the guy. That was Igor. Igor. A member of the mushroom cult. Igor is waving to us. He's dressed in a clean shirt and a knitted waistcoat. The man's whole attire is in soft, light tones. A curious expression is frozen on his face. Hello, hello. I'm glad to see you again. Well, not as glad as I am. I followed Devi Christu and her disciples. The man comes a bit closer to us. Great. What did you manage to find out? Are they dangerous? Nah, no. It's hard to say, but I think they are most likely harmless. But, oh well, actually not really. They are just common idiots like many others. Yeah, just like... yeah, just normal, basically. And they are not even armed or anything. Igor rubs his chin in doubt, but the line that appeared on his forehead slowly smooths out and he smiles again. Do you think so? Well, perhaps I worried too much about them. I just thought it was better to be safe than sorry. He jokingly wipes sweat off his forehead. Phew, thanks for following them. Meanwhile, I prepared a few small presents for you to choose from. 200 rubles or a good pre-war first aid kit and a can of stewed venison. Take your pick. I had to spend quite some time wandering around these places and talking to people. Maybe you can spare some more? Fine, you're right. I can give you another 100 rubles or another first aid kit. Okay, well, give me the money. It will always come in handy and it's not heavy to carry around. Igor nods and procures a neat stack of banknotes from under his shirt. He hands it to us. We shrug and take the money. Don't mind if I do. The mushroomer quickly looks around the square and turns back to us. Well, could you please tell me a bit about your scientific society? Oh, with pleasure. What would you like to know? 4 principles on which our ideology is based, or perhaps the history of our society? Well, we already know about the principles. How can I join your ranks? Actually, the man throws his hands up and leans forward. I'm so pleased to hear these words. Nothing could be simpler. You need to go to our headquarters in the center of Krasnoznamene. It's next to the Chamber of Commerce. Tell the guard at the door that you were sent by the friend of the society, Igor. I'm sure you'll love our place. A common cause, improving life in the Wasteland. What could be better than feeling unity with other people? Nothing, I believe. Yeah, that's an interesting information. Perhaps I'll pay you a visit. Excellent. So, and then... well, maybe you tell me your version of the 4 principles. With pleasure. These are the unity principle, the modesty principle, the love principle, and the life principle. Which one are you interested in? How about love? Help the people around you not out of vanity or pride. Help others as you would help yourself. Love the humankind and through that, love yourself. Only moving as one like that can we achieve the development. Okay, yeah, that is certainly convincing. So, the history. The Mycelium Society was created by a group of scientists from faraway lands back at the dawn of the new time. They founded the Unity House in one of the abandoned buildings of Krasnoznamene, after which they left us. Sometimes they visit us, but I think they are guided by some great plan, the detail of which I haven't been told yet. Nevertheless, I believe that one day we all will understand it. I'm looking forward to that moment with all my heart. And, oh, okay. What is this Unity House? Ah, that's what we call our headquarters, but we don't call it that often as it sounds a bit long. The Unity House is situated in an old scientific research institute in the center of Krasnoznameni, across the Chamber of Commerce. Okay, that is quite interesting. Okay, can I ask you something else? About another thing. I was here, I heard something like, does the name General Morozov ring a bell to you? Ever heard of something like that? The man really thinks about it and finally shrugs in a guilty manner. No, I can't remember a single general with this surname. Why are you inquiring about him? Well, it's just something personal. Never mind that. I'm not going to pry, don't worry, but you know what? His eyes lighten up as if he's just arrived at some ingenious solution. They could help you in the Mycelium, our organization. We've got the best minds of the Wasteland gathered there. A worthy company for anyone. You should visit our building in the center of Krasnoznameni, or maybe even join our ranks. Fidel leans closer to us and whispers in our ear. To try and investigate the situation from the inside? I think it's a great plan. We give a brief nod and turn back to the man who is waiting for our answer. Yes, it sounds good. Where can I find your building? The man throws his hands up and leans forward. I'm so pleased. Yeah, go tell the guard that you were sent by me, Igor. I'm sure you'll love our place, a common cause, improving life in the Wasteland. What could be better? Yeah. Why put it off? I'll go look at your headquarters. Bye-bye. See you then. Okay, so that's actually nice. However, we are doing something else now because we know something. And I wanna check something. So we told him right now that we don't think that this white cult around the Devu Christu girl lady, I mean, they are certainly a bit nuts, and she is more the charismatic person. And we actually, I think we didn't have any clue yet that they would be aggressive or dangerous in any form. But we don't really know, right? We don't really know. And they are here. Let's talk with them. I really like how they are sitting there. It's really funny. It's really funny. Or maybe actually she has hair like that, huh? It's not a wig, or is it? Well, I'm not sure. Let's talk with her. Devi Christu is staring gloomily down at a counter, sticky with wet rings and spilled fluids. She is clutching a glass of some kind of muddy moonshine. She sips at it slowly. Hope I'm not interrupting. You look kind of sad. Oh, hey, why are you sitting here in a sulk? Life treating you alright? The woman puts down her glass and slowly turns to us. Stop mocking me. What is it that you want? Just wanted to pay the lovely lady a visit. And we are smiling with our 8 personality, right? The woman smiles uncertainly. Her look is one of incomprehension. What do you mean, my child? Well, nothing much. Just felt like talking about your life and travels and maybe sharing some of my own stories. Oh, hehe. Well, where should we talk? The local brothel has rooms available, although it's a strange place, I must admit. Oh, the brothel? Now you're a person that you think about such a thing like as the first place, but well, great idea, why not? I'll see if I can talk the brothel bouncer into letting us in. Yeah. So why not, right? What time is it actually? It's 14:30. There, guarding the 3 doors to the private rooms of the city's brothel is a solemn man dressed in a black jacket. He is gloomily eyeing the surroundings. Well, listen pal, could you let me and a lady friend of mine in one of your rooms? Not with one of our ladies, I assume? Sure, but it will cost you 100 rubles and you can make yourself at home. What? Come on, man. Why are you being like that? That's a bit too pricey, don't you think? Too pricey? Well, maybe. Fine, I'll give you a 50% discount, but that's my final offer. Here's the money, happy to pay. There you go. We hand the money over to the goon. Fine, go ahead, call your lady friend here and I'll make sure the pimps don't make a scene because you're bringing your own lady here instead of using one of her or one of theirs. Merci beaucoup. Instead of using one of theirs, right? Oh my goodness. Yeah, so, hey Varya, still on the job, huh? So let's do some talking. Oops. Yeah. Devi Christu meditatively rolls the glass of moonshine between her palms, noticing us she winks playfully. Ah, so my child, you still haven't managed to convince the Cerberus guarding the secret room to tell us to let us have our conversation in private? Well, actually I did convince him. Let's go. Oh la la, let's go. The two of us stroll past the brothel guard and the door to the private office closes behind us with a gentle click. With an affectionate smile, Devi Christu playfully rearranges her long hair. What shall we do now, Well, yeah, we will have a meaningful conversation about lofty matters, of course, yeah? Things of heaven and earth, the sky and spirituality, right? And about the meaning of the condom, right? Yeah. I'm just eating a cookie here now, I'm not saying anything. After such a long discussion, I need a little rest, my Apollo. Well, is that so? Want to talk in the bar? Oh, there is something. Pre-war cognac. Yeah, let's take it. We paid for it, right? I guess. Okay, so the thing is, if we say like we are not sure if they are dangerous or not, then actually the mushroom guy is actually telling us to kill her or get rid of her and kill her, and then we can actually talk with her here, yeah, and warn her, and then she goes away. Devi Christu meditatively rolls the glass of moonshine between her palms, noting us. She smiles playfully. Look who we have here. Greetings to you, my Eros, companion and assistant to the glorious Aphrodite. What more could you be looking for? I want to ask a couple of questions. Sure, go ahead. What would you like to know? How did you become Devi Christu? The woman smiles dreamily. What else should I call myself after the visions through which I saw my past self in the body of the crucified God and his weeping mother? Many such visions have I experienced, from seeing myself as a corpulent Indian prince resting under a sacred fig tree, to becoming a white-bearded Chinese official, founder of the art of war. But agree with me on this, the name Devi Banana Christu Gautama Sun Tzu is a real mouthful. Yes, that does seem complicated. One more question. What are your plans now? Devi Christu's answer is simultaneously full of irritation and pride. What are the plans of a voice, if not the quest for an ear ready to receive its message? We will move forward, deeper into the wastes, as far away from these animals as possible, my child. Away from these heathens. As an exotic feminized Moses, I will find and free my people from the shackles of atheism. And I will guide them straight towards the sun. But not right now. In the future. That's some plan you've got there. Let me ask you something else. Where are you from originally, I mean? Once there was a beautiful valley between the Tigris and Euphrates, where my first incarnation was fashioned from a rib bone. All was fine and well until... Oh, I apologize, my child. Plainly you speak of this, my current body. It's quite simple. I am from Odessa, the humor and New Age philosophy breadbasket of the nation. Nice to meet you. May I ask something else? So that's more... So she's basically Ukrainian, right? So I'm listening. Have you heard any interesting gossip lately? Gossip? My enemies have accused me of being overly occultish. Yet they remain silent in the face of these modern savages who ritualistically bury goat heads when the stars are right and then cover themselves in black blood and scream Tagen, EF Tagen until the sky falls black as that same vile ichor, because these crazy people have not vanished from the face of the earth. The skeptics are just afraid of them, that's why they dare not speak of them. Well, that's quite a story. Can I ask you something else? Yeah, I'm listening. Okay, I think that's it. Of course, almighty Bucephalus, what do you want? Well, we seem to have covered everything. Bye. Yeah. Yeah, so the thing is, I mean, that's fun too. Let's repeat this one. I wanna repeat it. It's fun. It's kind of fun, and like, it's also actually more realistic. So the guy says, yeah, here we followed the Devi Christu, and do you think they're dangerous? Well, it's hard to say, but I think they are most likely harmless. Yeah, it's really hard to say, but I think they are most likely harmless. Yeah, I mean, maybe there is a radicalization at some point or something, but they, like, in comparison, it's just one charismatic girl or whatever, and she possibly doesn't want to work or whatever. Yeah, and then she makes up some visions and stuff, and she's just mixing a lot of religions and other things that she might have picked up somewhere or read about, and then, yeah, making up a story, and she's collecting stupid people around her like many other people. Igor rubs his chin in doubt. A line appears on his forehead, evidently due to thinking. Finally he speaks. You know what? It's better to be safe than sorry. This Devi Christu and her followers are recently back in town, and as far as I know, right now they are in the gambling establishment on the old ship in the port of Krasnoznameni. He raises his head and looks us straight in the eye. We need to get rid of her. There are plenty of different cults in the Wasteland as it is. They all started small, and now they kill travelers on high roads. Are you ready to help in the good cause of eliminating this potential threat? Well... Do you have any advice for me? No, I'm afraid not. I'm not an expert on these matters, but I'm sure you'll find a way to figure out this tricky situation. Well, I see. Well, what to do? It does sound interesting. I'm ready. I'm glad to hear that. I repeat, Devi Christu is with her people on an old ship casino in the port of Krasnoznameni. Try to find a way to get rid of this dangerous troublemaker. Yeah, okay. I'll try to be brief about that. He smiles amicably but immediately slaps himself on the forehead as if he remembered something. Oh, I completely forgot I haven't paid you yet. Phew, thanks for following them. Meanwhile, I prepared a few small presents for you to choose from. 200 rubles, a good pre-war first aid kit, and a can of stewed venison. Take your pick. Well, I had to spend quite some time wandering around these places and talking to people. Maybe you can spare some more? I mean, we had quite a lot of expenses on the way. Oh, fine, you're right. I can give you another 100 rubles or another first aid kit. Give me the money, it will always come in handy. It's not heavy to carry around, right? He nods and procures a neat stack of banknotes from under his shirt. He hands it to us. We shrug and take the money. Don't mind if I do. The mushroomer quickly looks around the square and turns back to us. Okay. Listen, does the name General Morozov ring a bell to you? He thinks about it. No, not really. Okay, no, it's just personal. I mean, could also tell him about Atom, right? But rather not. It's personal, never mind that. I'm not going to pry, don't worry. So then... Idale leans closer and whispers in our ear, "Excellent idea to try and investigate the situation. Great plan." We give a brief nod, and then yeah, it's good. Where can I find your building? Yep, it's over there in the city. Great. We are going there, but let's go for the girl. The Christu. Let's do that first. And I found this very funny, I have to say. I really like the humor there. But on the other hand, it's also not entirely convincing. I mean, we are in the Wastelands and people know they can die every day, maybe every hour. So they, you know, morality is also a thing that got lost. But, I mean, you just have fun. Yeah. You get the fun you get because there's not so much fun to receive anyway. And that is convincing on one hand. On the other hand, like, I mean, we messed up her tour through the Wasteland, right? So, and like on every station, and that she would just sleep with us right now, / discuss the things, is not very convincing, is it? But yeah, on the other hand, I mean, she can't have anything with her followers, right? So she's sipping the moonshine. We pat Davy Christ on the back. The woman puts down her glass and slowly turns to us. What do you want? Just wanted to pay the lovely lady a visit, and we smile at her amicably as we are. She smiles uncertainly. Her look is one of incomprehension. What's going on? What do you mean, my child? I mean, personality, nothing much. Just felt like talking about your life and travels and maybe sharing some of my own stories if you're interested. Yeah. Oh, hehe. Well, where should we talk? The local brothel has rooms available, although it's a strange place, I must admit. Yeah. By the way, I wanted to tell you that the mushroomers want to get rid of you now. That's a great idea. I'll see if I can talk the brothel bouncer into letting us in. So, and then of course, I mean, if we really wanted to kill her, then this would be the, you know, the place to do it, right? If we were a psychopath. Listen, pal, I have someone and I need to talk to her in private, yeah, and 50 bucks, well, 50 rubles, that's worth it, right? But 100 would be too expensive. So here, there we go. Hello, Christu. I've arranged a room to talk in. Oh la la, let's go. Okay, and then yeah, oh, the two of us stroll past the brothel guard and the door to the private office closed behind us with a gentle click. With an affectionate smile, Davy Christo playfully rearranges her long hair. To me it still looks like a wig. What shall we do now, Well, let's start a meaningful conversation about lofty matters first. First that, right? That's the most important thing. So, and that means I can have some more cookies here. So good. Speculatius, a German Christmas cookie. I love them. There we go. After such a long discussion, I need a little rest, my Apollo. Yeah, well, let's get this cognac. And then, by the way, let's look at our statistics. Ah, yeah. Well then. We are exhausted. I think we've not been exhausted with everybody, right? So not every conversation is very exhausting. So, Devi Christu meditatively rolls the glass of moonshine between her palms. Noticing us, she smiles playfully. Look who we have here. Greetings to you, my Eros, companion and assistant to the glorious Aphrodite. What more could you be looking for? I'd like to ask a couple of questions. So how did you become Devi Christu? Oh, well, I had visions. And that does seem complicated. Sun Tzu, the Chinese strategist, right? And what are your plans now? Well, we will go through the wastes and away from people, away from these heathens, right? I'm a feminized Moses. Good plan, probably. And where are you from originally? I mean, well, yeah, Odessa, actually. Nice to meet you. I've never been there. And have you heard any other gossip? Well, people say we are overly occultish, but yeah, actually we are just little fish there. Yeah, that's quite a story, okay? So, let's change the subject. I'd like to talk about your work, actually. The sect's leader face lights up. Oh, I'm all ears. I'm afraid that the mushroomers want to get rid of you, actually. Her face turns dead white and she raises one palm to her chest. Oh, but whatever for? What did I ever do to them? Maybe they don't want any competition in the brainwashing business. But I am not their competition. I'm not brainwashing anyone still. I don't want to be in their way. So what now? I just leave? Go away. Make sure to get as far away from here as possible. You don't want to get on these people's nerves. They are seriously out to kill you, actually. Yes, that's exactly what I'm gonna do, but first, the woman rests one palm on our chest and closes her eyes. What are you doing now? Quiet now, I am attempting to conceive an astral child with you. Fine, as long as you're quick about it. No, we are waiting silently. She wants an astral child, huh? Well, the woman starts chanting in a very high pitch, but stops just as we are starting to feel awkward about the whole situation. There, it is done. Thanks for giving me the heads up. Perhaps our paths will cross again, but for now, Devi Christu is leaving the building. The cult leader rushes off with her many long skirts gathered in her hands. Yeah, safe travels. There they go. I think that is pretty funny. I like that. Although, like, I mean, she had a pretty face, that one. Would be good to have her around a bit longer. And I wonder why we couldn't invite her maybe to Red Fighter or something. Yeah, and then maybe do some real religious studies or so. Because, like, some spiritual stuff is actually important for people. And she could have, you know, like the church or something, like doing some stuff in Red Fighter. I mean, like, it's better than any other doomsday cult or something, right? And she just needs to get her story straight or something. But yeah. So let's go here. So we are reporting back to Igor now. And that actually gives us a little bit more money. There we go. Igor, my good man. It is you again, my friend. How can I help you this time? It's done. I got rid of Devi Christu. Great, fantastic, but how? Let's not talk about it anymore. I've made her disappear and that's enough. Yes, I suppose you are right. Oh, how I hope that she won't show her face here ever again. The man reaches out to shake our hand. Yeah. Wait a sec. I seem to recall that you promised to pay me for this. Sure, of course. I haven't forgotten. Don't worry about it. You need to be properly reimbursed for your efforts. Just a moment. He begins to go through the insides of his sleeveless jacket and finally brings to the light of God 55 rubles. Here, all that's left still today. It's good money. Nah, come on. To be honest, I spent a lot more money on this mission. Really? Fine, here, have another 50. 100 rubles is not bad. Oh well, give me your 100 rubles. The man hands us the money with a guilty smile. Great doing business with you, really great. Sure, let's change the subject. So, well, okay, we'll have to go by. So we already know everything about the cult, and we made a bonus of 60 rubles. Oh, and Hexogen just got a level, that's good. Right, so and this is probably the best outcome in my opinion. I'm glad that we didn't kill her. I mean, that would be quite psychopathic probably. But it depends if someone is really unnerved or something, whatever. And who knows how they develop further, right? She could become a crazy cannibal or something. But I don't think so. And that's why I would have liked to invite her to Red Fighter or something. Yeah. As long as these guys are productive, and then that's fine. So. Oh, and we are really hungry now, of course. So. You get something. Oh, that's good. And that's the big question that we will solve in the next episode, however. So I feel like this year, the weight of the shield no longer counts against you, but I wanna save before and try it out. I mean, this could be a good thing to be more defensive. Yeah. But I mean, he's supposed to become the automated firearm guy, right? That's the thing. So, and so far that doesn't make much sense to have a shield in the first place. But yeah, we'll see. Okay then. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you found this one entertaining. I found that very funny. Like also, like the situational humor about that she just wanted to talk inside the brothel. Yeah, and then we'll continue next time. If you have any thoughts you wish to share, please do so in the comment section. As always, you are very welcome to do so, and I know that I'm not the only one in the community who would appreciate it. And yeah, let's continue next time, and I would appreciate if you click the like button and subscribe to the channel so you never ever miss an episode again. See you next time. Bye bye.